What's up everybody, back with another Honkai Star Road video, and in this one we're going to talk about what you should do with your old relics. Now we had the cool HP and speed sets come out, which very nice. I've actually been waiting for an HP and speed set to come out. I've talked about it many times before. I'm surprised it wasn't out from the get-go, as those are two really important stats. And while the HP one is unfortunately in a sense catered to more DPS base, which I was really hoping that we'd get like an HP up, and then it does something for more support characters. So like you run on like a healer or a support, whatever it may be. It's not a huge L because Blade is just in love with it, and I guess Arlen to that sense as well. The speed one is really good, and it pretty much acts as like a mini Asta ult, which increases the speed when you ult an ally. So something for like Bailu, this would be really good because you're healing and increasing speed at the same time. So that means changing sets. As you see, this is what my Bailu has at the moment. I was basically getting around to finishing it up when the set was first leaked, so I kind of like stopped a little bit just in case, right? However, this set is no longer going to be on Bailu. I have to farm the speed set and then the effect resistance set. That's what I put on the two-piece. So what should I do with this set? Now, technically, fusing it into other stuff for XP is not the wrong answer. However, if you have certain characters not built yet, I highly recommend switching the set to them and then farming it up and leveling up as you farm for the correct pieces. So, for example, my Natasha has actually been rocking this for a while. I know, purple gear, horrendous, right? Just because I wasn't getting good rolls, and I was like, okay, well, Natasha's not going to use a whatchamacallit, a attack or crit rate, like healing, or not healing, but like, like I'm not going to give this set to Natasha and be like, oh, why is she not healing, all that stuff, right? So I was getting bad rolls, right? So I just gave her the set that I had Bailu on for a while, and I just called again and was like, I'll come back to this eventually, right? So obviously I'd want Natasha to be built better, so I would just give her Bailu's old set and then give new relic pieces to Bailu. That's what I recommend you doing for certain characters. Obviously, I'm not going to say, yeah, no, if you don't have, like, Herda belts, obviously give Herda your, like, new DPS pieces, right? Obviously, don't do that. But as long as you have a good, coherent team for Member of Chaos, so that means you're going to need 2 teams of 4. So, like, let's just say the force. So, like, Himiko, Fire Trailblazer, Soul Wolf, Yanqing, right? It's first team. And then my other team is just these 4, right? As long as you have the characters built, I'd say go ahead and just feed it in. But if you're still missing crucial characters like, your second healer, or let's say your shielder, like Fire MC, I have not used that much, and I still am getting around to giving him better gear. So his stuff is not upgraded at all. So I'd probably want to feed in some stuff to him instead of just, like Jeopard's gear, right? It's all 15. I would probably be like, oh, well, instead, obviously Jeopard's, I'm not replacing his at all, but in sense, if I was replacing all of this, right, and it's not the perfect rolls, I would just feed it in to the Fire Trailblazer. That's actually something I was thinking about doing with Susheng, as these ones are just, like, not good, as you can tell. They're pretty bad. The only reason I was holding on to them is because I was still using Susheng at the time. So, if your rolls aren't perfect, feed them in. If your rolls are pretty good, I'd say just keep them and put them on a different character. Trust me, grinding for XP is really rough, and you definitely don't want to just be like, alright, let me just feed it all into the new set, and then you don't get good rolls on the new set, or even if you do get good rolls, you'll get less XP in the long run from feeding like plus 15. I think at what, level 13 from it. It would be much better if you just gave it to Natasha and then slowly grinded up the new set. But overall, there's technically not a wrong answer to this. Best of luck on your rolls. Personally, what I'm doing, just to get it out there, is I'm taking Bailu set, putting it on Natasha, grinding up Bailu set, and then any other character I want to build, I think I'm just going to feed in the stuff from there, as I think my Bailu has somewhat of a good enough set that Natasha can utilize it until I get around to building Natasha. unfortunately, it's just how it is with this game. You know, newer sets come out, they're better, all that stuff. There's just so much grinding, and you have to worry about traces. My Bailu is still at level 70, so her traces are max. I know you're probably gonna say, "Oh, why'd you max the basic attack?" I was just maxing everything at that point, but so much to grind, so much to grind. So you definitely don't want to be wasting sets that are good on characters. But other than that, that's enough for the video. Let me know in the comments how your grinding has been going for the new sets. Have you been feeding them in? Have you been just saying whatever, you know, next character I'll give this set to someone else? Let me know in the comments, and of course don't forget to like, subscribe as always, and I'll catch y'all in the next Star Wars video. Thanks for watching.